Rolling. Roll that beautiful bean footage. I am sitting weird,
You
man.
do seem awkward today. We've been here for a minute. What's going on over there? Is it too? It seems low. You seem short. Is it the chairs too low?
No. Maybe. Shit, I don't know.
Folks, sorry to start out such a weird way. John has been fidgeting, for lack of a better word, all day.
I can't get anything right here.
When was the last time we were here?
I don't remember.
A month, maybe? Welcome,
Maybe.
welcome everybody to the I Shower After Work podcast. This is how it gets started sometimes.
Welcome.
I am here as always with John. How are you, buddy?
You're not always here. Sometimes you're not here, and I'm just here, and you're just as a
I was
body.
going to get to that. That's interesting. I wonder if there's a phobia for that. We're going to get into that.
Maybe.
Welcome back to the East Side Job Trailer. Sorry, folks, we're having a good time today. We're here to celebrate Halloween.
It is another Halloween. God, this is our...
It's our second Halloween
Is
episode.
our second?
Yeah, everything else, we've got one more second Halloween.
Are you sure it's our second?
Yeah, it's our second. No, I'm not sure. You're making me second guess myself. Fuck, is it not our second?
I think it's our third.
All right, it's the 2025 Halloween episode. Oh, wait.
No, it is our second because we launched in November 2023.
Because the only one I
We
can remember,
skipped
we
one.
talked about the costs, how much people spend, candy, shit like that. I was staying away from that for this one.
Yeah.
I think it's only been the one.
Yep.
Because after this, and I only thought about this the other day, what we could talk about today that wasn't the same stuff as last
Right.
year. I don't know what else I'm going to come up with because this one is the only thing I thought of. But on the bright side, it's going to be fun.
All right.
I don't know, man. What are we going to do? So Halloween is obviously upon us again, right?
Yeah.
We talked about how much people spend last year. We talked about popular costumes, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
This year, since it is Halloween, it's scary season. I thought we'd talk a little bit about fear and phobias, kind of Halloween-y. What do you think?
Oh, I'm down.
All right, perfect.
I'm down.
Folks, you're in for a fun one today because I am tuned up.
I don't think you're going to find this as fun as you really hoped it to be. Just saying.
Really?
Because I know you.
How so? Oh, you think you're going to talk shit?
No.
No.
I just got a sneaking suspicion. We'll see if I'm right.
You don't think this is going to be okay?
No, for you. I don't think it's gonna. I think it's gonna be great for me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, good. Okay. I thought you were like, I picked a bad subject. Fuck, we should stop and start recording again right now. No, I got what you're saying now. Okay. Yeah, bad for me, not for an episode choice. Gotcha. Man, you threw me through a loop there. Like I said, folks, I've been on one here today. So, fears and phobias, buddy.
Right.
Let's start off real quick defining the difference, because I think most of today will end up being about phobias and not fear, but it's going to play together, folks.
Right.
The difference is, this is from, the recoveryvillage.com, a mental health. That's probably a good one to use. They must know their definitions.
Yeah.
So the things to keep in mind is a fear versus a phobia. And ads keep popping up. I'm trying to clear it up. The difference is a fear is an emotional state based on current stimulus around you. Rock is going to fall on you. There's a tiger over there. It's an emotional state.
Right.
Whereas,
somebody's pointing a gun at you.
Exactly, right? Where a phobia is something that a person could be legitimately or powerlessly afflicted with for a rational or irrational reason.
Right.
So, as an example, just to make things easy, I could be scared if John was driving and I was a passenger. That's an emotional state based on current actual things that are going on. Or I could be debilitated about the thought of even driving with John. That's a phobia.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
And it's usually not about one individual with John. That's kind of a bad example, but it would usually be driving at all or a fear of cars or... Makes sense, right?
Yep.
All right. Here we go. First of all, buddy, you got any fears? You got any phobias? Be honest. We're always honest on this place.
And that's where I think that you it's not going to be nearly as fun for you. Because I was trying to think of this before we started talking about this, and I don't really have any phobias.
That's very mentally healthy. Good.
I think my fear of spiders is rational.
I have fear of spiders also that I consider rational.
Yeah. I don't, and it's not like all spiders. And that's why I don't consider it a phobia. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe somebody can correct me on this. Okay. My fear of spiders, or phobia of spiders, whichever it is based on the fact of I'm not scared of every spider that's walking this earth. I don't have an arachnophobia. I can watch spiders. I can see spiders. I have very specific fears of spiders, black widows, the ones that I know will kill me.
Okay. You don't have a phobia.
No.
This is a perfect example of how I can, once again, maybe clarify exactly. If you had a phobia of spiders,
I couldn't even look at a picture.
You wouldn't want to look at a picture, and you would, as a regular personality trait, be constantly scanning corners and looking under things when you walked into rooms just to be sure there was none there. And anything that your brain said was likely a spider place, an old barn.
Oh, you'd avoid it like the Black Plague.
Right.
Yeah,
That's a phobia. It's the
Yeah.
future tripping, as they call it, right?
Yep.
Shout out to Ryan Sickler.
Yep.
Future tripping. You're worried about stuff
Future
that
tripping.
might never, ever, ever happen. That's a phobia. Fear, you're scared because there's a black widow on the tip of your nose.
Yeah.
That's the difference, all right?
Right.
I don't think I have any phobias either, man. Fears, I'm not a big fan of spiders. You can ask my missus. No. She's vacuumed up more than I ever will. I'm not a big fan of spiders, but I won't run out of a room if there's one in there. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
Now, have I had some times where a normal person wouldn't have reacted the way I did? Sure. I'm lucky in that I know where my fear of spiders comes from.
Yeah.
I think that makes it easier to deal with.
Right.
I think I got lucky and just remembered what it was, where a lot of people probably have to go to therapy and stuff for traumas they have to try to remember what the event was.
Mm-hmm.
I know mine. Playing catch with a friend of mine. Baseball went under the deck. I reached under the deck to grab the baseball to pull it back out. When I went to throw it, it was a spider egg, broke up. They fell on my face and head and shoulders.
Oh, yeah. That'll cause trauma.
Freaked me out a little, right? I know where mine comes from. I know the moment it happened.
Right.
I think that helps me to be like, well, it's obviously just an irrational fear because of that. I looked it up, buddy. You start with spiders. We're going to start with spiders. First of all, you then know the technical term, arachnophobia. Okay, because we're going to go through a bunch of these, and forgive my pronunciation, folks. I actually practiced some. Some of these phobias are real hard, okay?
Oh, and I got some silly ones that'll just...
Dude, I have some silly ones too. I'm glad you got some. Arachnophobia is actually one of the most common. It impacts more than 6% of people.
Yes.
Now, one great thing to keep in mind is, okay, as far as arachnophobia goes, there are over 300 species of spiders known in the world. Mm-hmm. More found every decade, okay?
Yep.
Only about 12 of the 300 are actually poisonous, and half of that is lethal.
Yep.
And none of them live here. They can get here through transit and shipping and things like that, right?
Right.
But live here, nah. If you get through the winter, you're not hanging around the dockyard or the truck stops, you're probably okay.
Yeah, right.
All right. So, that'd be mine. And we have mentioned before, I'm not a gigantic fan of heights, but I know I'm not phobic and not really fearful. I'm aware of the fact that I don't like heights, but it won't stop me from doing things that involve them.
Right.
I'll go up on a lift at work. I'll go on a roller coaster. I'll go up in a parasail. Yep. Right. I know I don't like them, but I'm not going to cower. Sure. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yep. So, no, is it the heights, the fear of falling, or the fear of the sudden stop at the bottom that bothers you?
Sudden stop at the bottom is probably at the top of that list. Yeah. Actually, I'll be honest with you. What it is for me, I'm hoping this is self-aware, but the equipment involved in any of these situations, I'm up on a lift really high at work. I'm relying on the care and diligence and technical knowledge of strangers involved in machinery whom I don't know if this was the day they were having a bad day because their girlfriend or boyfriend broke up with them. Or a fuck off Friday. Yeah. It's that thought in my head, like, am I going to be the guy who gets up on the roller coaster that like, oh, and a terrible tragedy today.
Yeah.
Poor Dennis had just got divorced and didn't tie down the fucking lock. No, I do not want to be. That's my fear. But
Right.
it won't stop me from living life
Right.
because at least my buddies could say, hey, man, did you hear Jason died? Fucking roller coaster collapse. Can you believe it? Like, so
Right.
so you know arachnophobia.
Yep.
What? Okay, so you don't have any phobias, right?
I don't think so.
But if I was to put you on the spot, okay, if all of a sudden your personality led you to the fact that your brain, everyone's brain, had one,
Right.
what do you think worries you or is fearful enough that if you had to have one phobia, that would probably be at the top of the list? If the top one got pushed into phobia, what would it be? I can give you mine, man. If my top concern, the thing that bothered me the most, all of a sudden your brain just instantly made a phobia.
Mm-hmm.
Mine would be letting other people drive when I'm in the vehicle.
You think so?
No, it's not. Listen, I have no. It's not male versus female, different races, anything like that. If I'm not behind the wheel, I am uncomfortable most times to almost always in a motor vehicle, with a couple exceptions. Shout out Doug Lupke. For some reason, when I'm driving with him, I ain't worried about that Marine at all. But most times, if I'm not the driver, I'm mildly uncomfortable in the car.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like it's a control thing or whatever. Like I'm trying to be self-aware, right? But yeah, I got to admit, man.
I never put you as a control freak.
Yeah, I don't believe I am. That's why it's messed up, right?
Michelle, can you verify?
I'm pretty chill. Oh, listen, your spouse is always going to be the worst example of something like this. That's not a fair comparison, right? I drive with her more than anybody,
Right.
and we have dramatically different driving styles.
Right. Probably flying.
Okay, flying.
If I had something had to push, because I think that's the only real time that I get super nervous. I don't really care if somebody else drives. I can't sleep, but that's just I can't sleep even in flights either. But flights still, there are times taking off or landing or that turbulent bump when you're midair. I still get a little nervous. I love the feeling of taking off in an airplane. Absolutely love it. I love that G sync feeling in your gut.
I gotta tell you, I gotta do too.
From straight power,
Yeah.
That's awesome. But yeah, I would say if something's going to push up and actually make a phobia, it'd be flying, which would be really sad because I love traveling.
It's way easier to travel broadly, not just abroad, if you can get on a plane.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, perfect example. I mean, let's say, where's the shortest flight I ever took from here? And then I'm going to tell you about the shortest flight I ever took. From the Midwest, probably to Detroit to meet my brother, my uncle, and my dad. We were going to a NASCAR race.
Okay.
I believe we got up in the air just long enough for the pilot to say, we have now reached cruise, and we're now making our descent into Detroit. Like, it was real, hour and a half. It was real quick, right?
Rapid City for me. It's an hour flight.
Okay, perfect, right? Yeah. Here's the thing. I took a flight in, I met my wife in 06 or 05. So I probably, this would have been 2001, give or take. I was working for the bank, and at a different branch, which would have been about 4.5 hours drive, one of the managers had a mental breakdown of sorts, and they just needed someone to go there because the mental breakdown event affected the staff in the branch. They needed someone to go there, open the doors, one teller, one person doing just basic money transfers and account shit, just to keep it going until they could restaff it. They tagged me and said, pick a good teller and go. Well, the lady that I picked was, yeah, absolutely, I'm there. I know we're going to be working long days. It's going to be stressful. It's going to be line up. We'll get it done. I'm there for it. Great. Let's go. They're going to put us on a flight so we can be there faster. Okay, good. Not a plane, airplane, 30 seats.
A little corporate jet.
Twin turbo prop from the airport. The flight was 47 minutes.
Oh.
Up in a blistering snowstorm. When we came in, I was looking at the runway kind of sideways on a 45 kind of degree angle. But I found out 6 seconds into the air that she'd never been on a flight before. Shout out Kasha. Dude, I'm pretty sure I can still see the indent in my hand where she held her nails into my hand for that 47, 48 minutes.
Good Lord.
Never thought to mention. Never been on a plane before. And now you're going to take one of the worst versions of that? Ooh.
Yeah.
She was not having a good day. Now me, I don't like turbulence. Nobody does, right? I've been on some terrible flights. I flew into Toronto one time that the wings were circling like a kayak paddle right to the ground.
Yeah.
I'm amazed more people didn't throw up on that flight. But you're going to go on a plane, you're going to go.
Yeah.
That one never bothered me too much.
I've had altitude drops. Well, that sucks. When all of a sudden you just feel the plane go whoop.
Yeah, those ones get everybody when, your stomach just rises an inch or two kind of for a second. Like, those aren't a lot of fun.
My cousins that live over in London, he said that he watched, or he had such a large altitude drop. It was like 4,000 feet. That plane just free fell and then took off again. Like, I'm like, that's a lot, dude. He's like, yeah, that was scary.
Dude, lift versus thrust. And if all of a sudden you lose one of the two, that plane's falling. Like, that's just physics, dude.
Right.
Like, for sure. Well, okay, that one makes a lot of sense, man. Yeah.
That's where I would be. That would be my phobia.
I get that. And everybody, definitely, when you listen to this, send us what yours would be, what the top of your list if you had to have a phobia.
Or what it is.
Yeah, that, good call, but if you actually have one, no shade, we're not going to tease you or anything. Well, unless it's one of the ridiculous ones we're about to talk about, but let us know. 507-607, I saw it's 4729.
I love my wife. I'm going to throw her under the bus.
Yeah, please.
I know that I could 100% give that woman a complete cardiac arrest, curl her up into the fetal position just by having a live butterfly.
A butterfly?
Chasing her with a live butterfly would destroy her. She cannot do butterflies.
So
neither can her mother.
Really?
Yep.
So if I was to send her one of those like
don't
birthday
do it.
gift
Don't
card
do
boxes,
it. Don't,
the Instagram, you know what I'm talking about? The Instagram
Don't do
ones?
it.
Okay.
I will. Nope.
Good
I
to
will
know.
literally. She will be driving over here to you to punch you in the face.
Good to know.
Don't do that.
It might be worth the sock in the face. I got to tell you.
Small Asian woman.
Yeah. No. Again. No. I'm sure she can generate power. The Asians are known for that. All jokes aside, I don't know anything that I could honestly say that I think Mickey is terrified of.
No.
I really don't. Don't get me wrong. Like all of us, if you get startled or something, you jump, and it happens slightly more often with her because if she got up 10 minutes ago and wasn't expecting me and she don't have her hearing aids in the kitchen, all of a sudden I grab her arse, she's going to,
Yep.
Right? But fears, I don't know her to be actually fearful of anything.
Yep.
I really don't.
I think everybody has an innate fear of something. Maybe not a phobia, but I think everybody has some. You cannot be on this earth and not have some sort of fear.
Well, here's the thing, dude.
You think?
We're getting away from phobias, right? Back to fear. Not something you're irrationally scared of, but it's the reason people are scared of monsters in the dark, right? 1,000 generations ago, there was monsters in the dark.
Yeah.
Cougars and jaguars and lions and crocodiles and elephants and hippo.
Yeah. You were in their same space.
Yeah. The genetic fear, spiders could kill you. Snakes could. The genetic fears I understand.
Right.
Where your reaction is, if all of a sudden I look at the table and there's a snake there, I'm going to push back. That's
right.
That makes sense to me. Now, if you don't mind, how about we get into, do you want to start with the most common fears? And then we'll talk about some ridiculous ones?
Phobias or fears?
Phobias, pardon me.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go that way.
Look, John thinks he's fucking clever. He's catching me half in the bag here, and he's really enjoying this.
And I haven't, and I'm not matched.
And
I'm not matched to you.
He's actually doing very well today here. All right, let's see if we can find this, because we also did some computer work earlier, folks, and now the bookmarks that I've saved are no longer available.
Just look up your drive.
Fortunately, I usually save the links on the drive. Okay, so as far as common ones go, so we already talked about arachnophobia. No surprise here. It's the most common phobia.
It really is. Yes.
Fear of spiders is the most common phobia among people. And again, folks, I'm not a big fan myself, but just remember, there's only 12 that can kill you. There's only 6 that are deadly, and none of them live anywhere that gets below 32 once a year. You're okay. So I'm going to not only go through the top 10 here, but I'm going to give you a chance based on the name and my terrible pronunciation to guess what they are.
Okay.
All right. Are you ready for that?
Yeah.
So number 2 is ophidiophobia.
That one's snakes.
That is snakes.
Yeah.
All right. Very good. Okay, good. Yeah.
And I don't mind. Look, I do anything that doesn't have legs and can go sideways was made by the fucking devil.
You've mentioned it before.
Yeah. This shit's not right.
It's not right. There's something real awkward. Yeah. I'm not scared of snakes. When a garter snake moves in the yard and I'm down there mowing or something, do I fucking jump half a step sideways? Probably, sure. Right. But I'm not running away fearful, screaming like a girl, right?
Right.
And have I picked them up on occasion and gave them a little snap? Yes, sure. But that was in my youth. I probably wouldn't do it now. All right. Number 3 should be acrophobia.
That one is
ACRO. It's number 3 on the list. So we had spiders, snakes, and
that one's
heights. That's right. Very good.
I always remember acrobat.
Acrobat. That's right. Okay. And some of them are like that. Some of them aren't, buddy.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So yeah, fear of heights is that one. That would have been my next one down the list, probably. All right. So this one should be easy. Aerophobia.
Flying.
Fear of flying. Okay. Yep. This one, it makes sense now that I think about it, but at the time I'm like, really? Spelled CYNO, cynophobia.
Cynophobia?
CYNO phobia. Cynophobia.
I got nothing.
It's fear of dogs. Canine, it's supposed to Kynophobia. That could be the pronunciation, right? Even though it's because C makes sense. Canine, right? Yeah. Maybe I
Cynophobia.
It's probably kyno like canine.
Yeah.
Kynophobia, right? I probably pronounced it wrong. So, all right.
Fear of dogs.
Fear of dogs, all right? Okay. Ironically, astrophobia.
Fear of stars?
Fear of thunder and lightning.
I knew somebody with this. Terrified.
I got a dog like this.
No, I knew a person. Yeah. Like, we've all known a dog like that.
So, but phobic.
Yeah.
So, here's...
Like, thunderstorm coming in, like, without any sound and just seeing the clouds, freak the fuck out. Yeah,
rain started, dark clouds. Yeah, that might not even rain today.
Yep.
Right? Phobic. Okay.
Yep.
That's a good one. Oh, wow. Okay, this makes sense, too. All right. Trypanphobia. Trypan. Trypanphobia.
Fear of uneven paving stones?
Okay, again, folks, bear with us here. I promise we're going to go through some ridiculous stuff here. My pronunciation won't be great. I'm doing my best. I'm not a fucking doctor. This might be another pronunciation one now that I look at what it is. That's the fear of injections.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Is there some pronunciation of syringe or something I'm not getting there? Trypanophobia. Trypan. All right, I can't think of it.
Oh.
Obviously, this one should be pretty easy. Social phobia.
Yeah, that's social
fear of going out places.
Yeah.
And this one came in right behind it. They were sort of neck and neck. Agoraphobia.
The fuck is that?
That's an intense fear of places that are difficult to escape, sometimes involving fears of crowds, crowded, or open spaces.
Ooh, so I wonder if that's what I have.
No. Agoraphobia would keep you fear from even walking out your front door for the fear you might get into a strange situation. You don't have that.
Oh, because I really don't like crowded fucking buildings.
Yeah, no. I don't like a big crowd either. But agoraphobia, you wouldn't even... You would have trouble, intense trouble leaving your home for the sheer thought of running into a situation that you might be uncomfortable in. That's the phobia, not a fear, right? Yeah, you're just antisocial, buddy. We talked about that in an episode or two ago.
Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough.
All right, so in rounding out the list here, if you think about the list, we've been through spiders, snakes, heights, flying, dogs, thunder and lightning, injections, social interactions, and crowded spaces. Mm-hmm. Think about common fears with weirdos and stuff, you should be able to logic this one out, okay? Even though the name isn't helpful. Mysophobia, that's M-Y-S-O phobia. Mysophobia.
Oh, that's the germ one, isn't
That's
it?
the germ one.
Yeah,
People who are germ nuts. Yeah.
Yep.
An intense fear of germs, dirt, or any other contaminant.
Yep. I believe the gentleman that was the lead actor in The Big Bang Theory had this, and that's why he washed his hands so much.
So does famous Canadian Howie Mandel.
Yeah.
Is
Germaphobe.
Is notorious. We call it germaphobe, but the actual clinical name is mysophobia.
Yep.
Those are kind of the normal ones, right?
Yep.
That's, although we don't have to agree with them because we don't have that phobia, right? And we should probably bring up some of these things are brought on by random weird events that your brain might not even connect.
Yeah, I mean I believe it's a survival instinct really, because just like if you were to eat a food and then get sick right away from said food, your body will not let you eat that food for an extended period of time, thinking that it was what caused you to almost die. Like it's just the correlation that our brains make is It's a survival mechanism, right?
And sometimes you're not aware of the correlation.
No.
Okay. So let me give you an example. One of the ones we're going to talk about here later. Well, you know what? I'm going to see if I can look it up real quick here so we don't have to jump back. Bear with me, folks. Bear with me.
Just hang tight. We'll get there.
Yeah. Okay, so here it is. Again, going to be probably a terrible pronunciation, pardon me. Chaetophobia, that's C-H-A-E-T-O phobia. Chaetophobia is the fear of hair. So to our point that we were just discussing, that's why I looked this one up quick, that a random thing could cause this. You may have gotten, according to, and this is coming to us from the recoveryvillage.com, a mental health newsletter.
Mm-hmm.
This could be something as simple as you could have gotten a terrible haircut that made you emotionally upset, or an emotionally upsetting thing could have happened while you were getting a haircut, and now the thought of hair makes you nervous, anxious, terrified, whatever your level of anxiety is.
Gotcha. Okay.
Not what we would say as traditionally, quote unquote, I'm not judging everybody, folks, I'm pretty open-minded, what we would think of as rational. But sometimes rational isn't rational.
Right.
Right? It's one of the big oxymorons. Like, you know?
Yep.
It's okay to say, oh, I'm rational about something until you're not.
Until you're not.
So
you're 100% right.
That being said, I also would like to tease some of these things because some of them are ridiculous.
There's some funny phobias.
All right. So I've got some. Do you have some?
I have one that I'm really kind of excited.
All right. So
I can't even say it.
So here's what we're going to do, folks. This is a two-part endeavor here. Not only are we going to talk about some of the really ridiculous phobias that actually have to exist enough to convince a mental health professional so that it's in the literature.
Right.
But we'll bounce back and forth between the ridiculousness and how hard the pronunciation of some of this is. Go ahead, buddy.
All right. I'm going to try to get my computer to do this because I literally, there's no way that I can even sound out this word. I'm hoping this works.
Hey, if you gave me the first four letters, could I try? Because I think we're going to talk about the same one.
HIPP.
Hold on. Yes, it is HIPP.
Yeah.
Oh, may I try?
Yeah, go for it.
Hold on. Yeah. So this is one of the great things, folks. We do our research independently in the hopes that we don't come up with the same things all the time.
But we do a lot.
Sometimes it happens because of, internets and algorithms.
And some it's just what it is.
Things like that. All right. Dude, I know that was on my list. Come on, folks. Be patient. Bear with me.
I can try it. Because
it started with what looked like hippo, right?
Yep.
Okay, you try, and then I'm going to see if I can find it.
I'm going to say it's a hippopotomonstrosis quipedaliophobia.
All right, so I did some research. I saw this. I tried this one a few times earlier today, so let's see if I can do any better. Okay, you try once more.
Hippopotamonstrosis quipedaliophilia. Phobia. Phobia.
Phobia. I'm going to give you the phobia because everything else was a tongue twister, right? So I'm going to read through this. It reads to me like hippopotam no stress quid depilia phobia. So hippo mon stro sesquiped iliophilia.
It's not iliophilia. That's because your mind wants to say
aliophobia. See, I did the same thing. You should aliophobia. All right, so we're gonna move on, folks. Ironically, John, that is the fear of
long words.
Long words.
I want to try this once real quick. See if my computer will actually do this.
Right.
Hippopotamonstrosis quipedaliophobia.
Get the flying fuck out of here, Siri. You can kiss my lily white ass. No. The computers can fuck off. That's that's a crazy place. Yeah, so
Okay.
that's fear of long words.
So let me slow this down because that was really hard to actually.
Yeah.
Hippopotamonstrosis quipedaliophobia is the fear.
It's the fear of long words.
The fear of long words.
It's the same reason that I find it hilarious that the word lisp has an S in it.
Right.
Right. That's just mean. And stutter. Sometimes rhinoplasty is a nose job. That's just unfair. There's things like this that sometimes somebody was in a bad mood and just went, fuck them.
Right.
All right. So
Absolutely.
let's get in. So that was hold on. Let me get back to my list. That was number 10 on my list of what at the Recovery Village. They're a mental health newsletter. They're not trying to be mean or terrible. This is their list of the top 21 rare and strange, their words, not ours, fears.
Right.
Can we continue your guessing game? Is that all right?
Yeah, we can try.
Are you looking at it?
No.
Okay. Now, this is going to mess you up because you already know what arachnophobia is, so don't get confused, okay?
Yep.
Arachnophobia. Arachnophobia.
It's only clicking with spiders again.
I know, it's tough, right? That's, again, folks, just a quick reminder. These are phobias that were confirmed by mental health professionals to the point that they are in the literature of actual phobias.
Yep.
Fear of the peanut butter sticking to the roof of your mouth.
That's a fear?
It's a phobia.
It's a phobia.
Clinically diagnosable phobia.
Look, I'm not okay. So we
don't eat peanut butter.
PSA, I guess to us, we need to. Okay, I'm not discounting anybody's phobias or mental health state when we're doing this episode, for sure. Literally, what I typed into Google was funny phobias. It's what Google pulled up as the funniest phobias, right?
What was the top on your list?
The long word one.
Oh, the long
that
word
was
one.
like number one.
What was number 2?
Okay, let me look it back.
Yeah,
up
give me
here.
a
Let
few.
me open it back
give
up.
me a
'cause I'm
few
not
of
looking at
yours
these.
because I think I found some.
The peanut butter one was number 2 on the list.
Okay, so there. It was
Right.
number 1, number 2. Okay, that's perfect, right?
Okay, so let me give you.
Let's go down your list. I'll go down mine.
I'm gonna jump around a little bit.
Yeah,
Let's
it's
see.
fine. It's fine.
Nomophobia.
That is. Hold on. I know that. That's the fear of being without your phone.
Yes, like fucking A. Really?
But don't you see it?
Oh,
Don't
I
you
do.
see it out in public? It's not
100%.
Fear is not as fair a word as compulsion.
Yeah,
Addiction, but
well, what's the saying? If you want to punish a teenager, you don't take away their phone, you take away their cord, and just watch the anxiety rise as their battery dies. Okay. Anyway.
right. Okay, so that was your number because that was my number 2 behind the peanut butter thing.
That was like number 5 on my list.
All right, so I'm going to go to my number 3.
Okay.
You should be able to guess this one. Arithmophobia.
Fear of math.
It's fear of numbers. Close enough. I'm calling that a win.
Oh my God.
Okay, so people who are scared of this,
It's not even on my list.
yeah, they often they experience anxieties not with seeing numbers so much as doing math. To your point,
Wow.
the thought of having to calculate things that affect their lives dramatically affect these people's well-being.
Wow.
Scared of the act of mentally doing any sort of math for fear of making a mistake that will negatively impact their life. It's not that they can't do math or don't want to. They're scared of, if I do the math wrong, I might forget a bill, et cetera, et cetera. Okay? So, what's on yours?
Drastic consequences.
Right, yeah.
Number 3 on mine is globophobia.
Globophobia, like Globo Gym.
Yep.
Okay, globophobia. Globophobia is scared the world is going to come to an end?
The fear of balloons. Fucking balloons.
All right, I swear to God, folks, it's the last time I'm going to mention it. These are clinical things in actual diagnosable phobias, which means at least a few people have. Okay, why would people be scared of balloons?
The popping, anxiety of them popping.
Okay.
That's the only thing I can think of. Or the sound, maybe that latexy kind of sound.
Yeah, when you okay. They don't like static electricity.
Maybe.
Remember, you used to rub it on your arm and stick it to your head?
Yeah, or stick it on, or rub it on your head and stick it to
on
the wall.
That's what I meant when I said head. Yeah,
I understand.
Okay. All right. I'm going to give. Yeah, we're not judgy.
Yeah, I'm not judging. I'm kind of giggly a little bit, but not judgy.
That's a weird one. All right. Occasionally, folks, on the show, something bothers me and I go off on a mild rant. I'm not going to try to do this, but this one might trigger me here. Xanthophobia. Xanthopo phobia. Xanthophobia.
I've heard of this one.
It would be a huge pull, buddy. I would stand up and bow if you pulled this. Xanthophobia. Xantho phobia. Xanthophobia.
I want to say it's associated with a person in my life. I know I've heard it, and I know I've made a weird connection with it. That's almost, I think it was half.
If I say what it is and it's correct to your comparison, you have to say the person's name.
Okay.
Deal?
Yep.
You're going to call them out.
Yep.
It's the fear of the color yellow.
My wife.
What?
She's Asian. I knew it was a fear of a color. Yellow.
That's close enough. I'm calling that a win for you.
Little bit of.
You had heard it because they don't like. She doesn't like the color yellow.
No, she's Asian yellow. Like fear of people. Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Fear of Asians. I'm sure that's a whole different phobia.
Interesting. That probably is.
That's a weird connection for me to make, but that's kind of how my brain works sometimes.
I'm calling that a win, actually. All right, what do you got next?
How about phobophobia?
Spell it.
Phobophobia.
Phobophobia. Phobophobia.
You're going to lose your fucking mind.
I have no idea.
The fear of phobias themselves.
Of course there is.
So
if somebody has phobophobia, they're scared of developing
of
a
existing. They're scared of all phobias.
So does that mean that they have every phobia, or that they're scared of the possibility of developing any one of said unlimited phobias?
Yeah, I don't know. It's considered to be one of the weirdest and most rare phobias.
I'm real curious if that means they're scared. It can't mean they're scared of everything, because then they'd be debilitated. They wouldn't be able to speak or go out in public or look at light.
There'd be a lot of,
it must be the fear of developing phobias. It's got to be.
Well,
do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
If someone was scared of everything, they couldn't do anything. They'd be vapor locked all the time.
There is some people out there that is that way though.
Yeah, but fucking. Well, yeah.
Phobophobia is a fear of phobias. This can be described as a free-floating anxiety where a person spirals into a circle of anxiety due to fearing fear itself.
Okay, so it's fear of contracting, for lack of a better word.
It is a self-fulfilling prophecy because phobophobia is commonly co-diagnosed with other types of specific
so-
phobias.
All right, I'm glad I asked the question. So yes, it was the fear of the possibility to develop
Getting a phobia.
any and all. Yeah, okay, that's holy fuck.
That would be
even that would be
debilitating.
debilitating.
Yes. That would be completely debilitating to somebody.
Fucking Halloween, folks. Just go out and get some free candy. Walk the streets. Hopefully it's not snowing. This
Right.
is darker than I thought. You said I wasn't going to enjoy myself. I'm fucking enjoying myself, man. All right, so I'm going to try to find... Oh, look, I just found the Globophobia Fear of Balloons one. I'm going to try to find one that really kind of made me laugh.
Okay.
And there's 3 or 4 that I really found ridiculous. Omphalophobia. That's OMPHALO phobia. Omphalophobia. Not in a gazillion years, given every opportunity, would you ever guess this. If you do, I will shave my head on the podcast right now. Omphalophobia.
Omphalophobia. It's the fear of belly buttons.
You fucking look these up, you cocksucker.
I just happened to just say
Okay,
that.
that's all right.
I wanted to see if you'd shave your head.
No, I definitely was
no.
good.
How would you do that though?
No, not. It's not how, dude.
Like
What?
fear of belly buttons?
What possible damage could a belly button do to anyone that you would be fearful of? I'm phobic of earlobes. What could an earlobe ever?
Right.
Obviously, folks, I'm not actually fearful of that. I picked that as
I mean, he
a
kinda
random,
is,
ridiculous example. Right? What terror, damage, fearful thing could a belly button possibly do? This is somebody who had a shitty government job and wanted to get out of work, right?
Yeah. It
This
had
one
something.
is how they tricked the mental health professional into considering this an actual phobia. That in itself deserves a standing O, probably.
That is insane. I don't want to use that word. Yeah. I'm sorry.
I don't even want to tell you where my brain went in trying to diagnose how that could have been sold. You saw some person's midriff at work somehow, and because of who you are, that upset. What?
Did you poke your own belly button too much as a kid? And
Maybe you're on a different tack. That you're right. Maybe I wasn't
maybe
thinking.
you think you lost your finger on a belly button?
It smells funny. What could? Okay, so moving on, folks.
That's weird.
Omphalophobia, fear of
Literally
belly buttons.
before I just knew the minute you said the word, I literally said, I thought of myself the fear of Oompa Loompas.
That one's legitimate. I'm not going to throw
Yeah.
any shade at that.
No,
they're
they're-
creepy little orange yellow fucks. Yeah.
There's actually a phobia of short people.
Yes. If it's Oompa
of dwarves.
Loompa phobia, that would be fucking hilarious. All right, so you should be able to guess this one. Take a minute.
'Kay.
All right. Ergophobia, as in ergonomic. ERGO-phobia. Ergophobia. This will make a lot of sense to low voltage electricians, Pete,
Ergophobia.
project managers, Mike Almond. Ergophobia is the fear of work.
Oh,
We as electricians will be the ones who actually get a lot of comments saying this should apply to us.
yeah.
But ergophobia,
I know a lot of
ergophobia is
Yeah.
the fear of work.
every construction worker alive out there has ergophobia some days.
It's not debilitating. We roll out of bed and fucking get after it. We might not want to be there, but we'll fucking get there. All right, what do you got, buddy?
How about comb paunophobia? KOUMPOUNO phobia. Compound
Phobia. With a K?
yeah.
With
Compoundophobia.
All right, I'm just going to shoot in the dark here. I really don't know. Compound. With a K. With a K?
Yep. Compoundophobia.
Fear of dying?
Fear of buttons. The buttons on your shirt.
I'm going to need an explanation on that.
It's literally the fear of buttons, man. Like you can't like pant buttons.
So
shirt
you
buttons,
walk into a
clothing store and fucking curl up in a fetal position.
Yeah, you walk into any non-corporate coffee shop and the barista behind the counter has you curled up in the fetal position.
Yeah, because they're wearing a polo.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's fucking dark. All right. What do I got here? Let's see if I can find a good one. If you listen to our recent episodes, this will kind of make you laugh, probably. Pogonophobia. So that's Pogon, a phobia. Pogonophobia.
Fear of pagodas.
Fear of beards.
Beards, really?
Not liking that a beard partially hides a person's face and being fearful of the fact that you believe they're potentially hiding something by hiding part of their face.
Huh.
It makes people mistrustful of others because they have facial hair.
That used to be a big thing in the, 40s, 50s? They didn't like you if you had caps, a baseball cap, or a hat of any kind, or a beard.
Yeah, they went from bowlers to nothing because people were like, what do you got to hide over there? Yeah, okay. What else you got, buddy?
Trypophobia.
Fear of the number 3?
Fear of tiny clusters of small holes.
Oh, trypophobia.
Trypophobia.
That's pretty on the nose. I know I mentioned rhinoplasty earlier for nose jobs, folks. Trypophobia is it TRIP?
It's TRYP.
Well, I noticed a lot of these have Y instead of I.
Yep.
So I'm going to, that's pretty on the nose. Trypophobia is good.
Fear of cluster of small holes.
Fear of a cluster of small holes. All right. I like that. All right. I'm going to see what is the most ridiculous one on my list.
One that affects kids in real life. It seems like every kid. A blutophobia.
Fear of being fat?
No, fear of bathing. Try to get a fucking toddler in a goddamn bath.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember who it was that said to me one time. It said everything from baths to clothing your kids is like trying to put a coat on a very unhappy octopus.
I think that was your brother. I remember you telling me that.
I think when I originally recorded, I think it was my brother that said that, but I'm not 100% sure. It was likely him, but it may not have been.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was after your last trip back home.
Yeah, if it had been somebody else, reach out and let me know. How about linophobia? Linono. Linono. Oh, sorry.
The fear of lines?
Linonophobia. Linonophobia. Did you say lines?
Yeah. The fear of lines.
Man, it's pretty close, buddy. It's
Parallel
actually
lines?
it's the fear of string.
Oh, okay.
So this one apparently is less common now as it was in the 30s, 40s, and 50s. Mm-hmm. For, again, no judgment, homemakers who were concerned they wouldn't be able to sew and or alter their spouse's clothing properly. They were worried about the string in a sewing machine or a needle and thread that they wouldn't be able to, their words, not mine, from the definition, do what they perceived was their job of keeping up a house and being able to sew properly. It was a debilitating phobia of some homemakers that worried they weren't going to take care of their homemaker duties properly. Again, I'm not making any comment about legitimacy or judgment here. I'm just talking about the phobia.
Wow.
Not saying ladies should be doing all the sewing. I'll be honest with you folks, I do all the sewing in my house. I bought myself a little handheld portable one just last year for doing cuffs and shit.
I don't do any sewing.
I do all the sewing in my house, and I'm fucking happy to do it.
We have 2 sewing machines in my house, and nobody ever uses them.
I'll probably take one of those, actually.
What
do you got, buddy?
How about Venus Strephobia? I had this when I was a teenager. Venus Strephobia. Venus Strephobia. VENUSTRA phobia.
You had this as a teenager.
I'm pretty sure all of us did at one point. All boys did anyway.
Okay, so you had it. All boys had Venustrephobia.
Yep.
Is that PH at the end?
Straphobia. Straphobia.
Oh,
PHOBIA.
Venustrephobia.
Venustrephobia. Yep.
I'm going to say Venustrephobia is the fear of women?
Beautiful women.
Beautiful. Venus. I was trying to think.
Yep, Venus. Venustrephobia.
The Venus. Okay, yeah, that makes
fear
sense.
Of beautiful women.
Yeah, the fear of
Look,
beautiful women. Yeah.
All of us are very scared
Yeah,
of
I heard
beautiful women.
Venus. I'm like, Venus. Okay, it's got to be love or fucking. Yeah, okay. All right, sure. Yeah, yes, definitely as young people, young men especially, yeah, being scared of pretty girls is for any heterosexual dude, that's a stressful thing.
Yep.
For sure. Yeah. All right. This one bothers me. Occasionally something kind of irks me the wrong way, folks. Optophobia. APTO phobia. Opto.
Fear of options?
Fear of opening one's eyes.
What the fuck?
Again, one of these
how can you
generalized
possibly-
how can you possibly exist if the thought of simply opening your eyes to look at the world? Now, they do stipulate here that most, their words, not mine, most of the people that suffer from optophobia, it's not the thought of visually looking at the world around you. It's light sensitivity. They prefer darker, dimly lit rooms. They don't like bright. Folks, I have had trouble my whole life with my eyes dilating properly. I wear sunglasses in any room brighter than about 3000 K. Like, I find it real hard to be in a bright room. Part of it is those people. And part of it is people who are so fearful of the outside world that the thought of opening their eyes to see what's even going on around them is phobically terrifying. Okay.
Wow.
If you're
That is crazy.
If you're so anxiety ridden that you're fearful to wake up in the morning and open your eyes,
That's hard. That's got to be hard.
how do you get through your day? Reach out. If you're one of these people, I'm not even going to judge you. I want to know how you get through your day if you're so fearful you can't.
What steps do you have to take?
What do you do for
function.
what do you do for a living?
Right. Right.
How do you cook your meals? How do you know if you don't need to wipe anymore? I got so many questions. I have so many. Again, I'm not going to judge you. I'm here. I'm an open-minded dude. If you have optophobia, the fear of opening one's eyes, reach out. I'll have a 3-hour conversation with you, Joe Rogan style. I have so many questions.
Well, how about this one? How about this Cohenoni phobia?
Got to spell it, buddy.
KOINONI phobia.
Koinophobia?
Koinoi phobia.
Koinophobia. I'm going to say koinophobia is the fear of water? No, that's acrophobia. Dude, I don't know. I can't even guess. It's so fucked up.
The fear of rooms. Rooms.
Okay.
You were that's the same reaction I had. I'm like, how would you function? You're scared of the bathroom, kitchen, the dining room, the bedroom.
They would have to be
In a one room. No,
They couldn't even be in the tent. That's a room.
that's a room.
You'd be living outside in a treehouse with no walls.
A platform in a tree.
Right, a platform in a tree. Maybe a roof, because there wouldn't be any walls, so maybe you could rationalize that. Wow.
Yep. Oh, here's one that I think would probably throw your mind for a little bender.
Okay.
I don't think you'll get this because I think you'll go for the easy one and you won't be able to. Bathmophobia. Literally bathmophobia. Bathmo phobia. Bathmophobia.
Appreciate all your patience with the pauses here, folks. I do need milliseconds to try to think this stuff out. We should have got the Jeopardy theme. Bathmo, M-O,
Yep.
bathmophobia.
Bathmophobia.
Bathmophobia. So obviously it's not the bath thing because we talked about that earlier.
Yeah, you'll go for the easy one, but you won't get it.
Dude, blank.
Blank. The fear of stairs or steep slopes.
Some people are fucking klutzy, dude.
I think the doctors just ran out of a good fucking name for that one. I think they're running to the fucking end.
Well, if it's not Bathmo, what do you pick?
No.
Slopo?
Slopo? Steepo?
Steepo? It seems like you could have taken 5 seconds to come up with an angle with a Y and a G.
Yeah, right.
Anglophobia. That's probably fear of white people.
Right.
That's actually Chicago phobia, but we'll get back to that. And if you don't like that comment, folks, sorry. Sometimes the dark thoughts slip out. All right. Here's one that, without a doubt, it pisses me off for about 4 different reasons.
Ooh, okay.
Pluto, again, also, don't let this name, don't go for the easy answer. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Plutophobia, Pluto phobia, spelled like the planet, has nothing to do with planets. Plutophobia. These are people who, on either side of the coin, can go fuck themselves.
Plutophobia. Pluto.
Your odds of picking a random thing would be way better than trying to think it out. Also, folks, we do the same.
Got nothing.
We got nothing. Plutophobia is the fear of money. Fuck all the people who claim to have this. So it's people who...
Fear of making money or fear of money itself?
Money,
holding
the ability, not the ability, the fact of being wealthy and being in possession of money or not, which is why this one pisses me off. Plutophobia is people who have money and are either scared / phobic of the consequences that will come from being wealthy, or people who have no wealth and are scared of the consequences of how their lives will turn out without that wealth. Fuck the rich group. I understand people who are broke being fearful of being broke and spinning. That's one of these ones that makes a lot of sense to me. But the people who have wealth and are fearful of making bad financial decisions and negatively affecting their lives, spending their money in the wrong... Fuck all of those people. They can fuck all the way off.
Yeah, look, I mean, that's easy to say because neither one of us have money. But...
I don't know, man. I'm doing all right.
I don't think either one of us would call each other wealthy.
No, not wealthy.
Okay.
Not wealthy.
So, yeah, we're doing okay. Like, we've talked. We're doing all right. But I don't think money fixes problems. I think money creates different sets of problems. You're still going to have problems. So I think the fear is kind of justified. Like, I would see more of, on the wealthy side, of being afraid of not having it anymore. That would be my fear. But then they're in the same boat as the people without the money.
Well, that's what I said. It's
Their
the
fear of not having
the
money.
people who are wealthy, the fear of making poor financial decisions that may lead to them.
You're going to get more money. If you're that wealthy, you're making more money. Don't worry about a bad investment.
Yeah, you're all crooked as shit. You're going to figure out ways to screw the little guy or gal and make your money back.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, don't worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one sort of pissed me off a tiny little
bit. Yeah.
All right, so finishing up here, man, do you have any more? Do you have one that was just, without a doubt, absolutely the most ridiculous one that you saw? I have mine.
Oh, do you have, what's yours?
I have mine. Okay. I shouldn't say I have mine. it's a two-way tie that I'm hoping maybe, if yours isn't up to the snuff of how ridiculous these two are, that we'll decide amongst us which one of these is the most crazy. Or if you think yours is ridiculous, you can jump in. All right.
I just got one that ties into the episode. That's all.
Great. Okay. So I've got two here.
Okay.
You should be able to guess this one.
Okay.
Decidophobia.
Yeah, fear of making decisions.
Fear of making decisions. Okay.
Whatever. Good luck on life.
Good luck existing in the world. You got to make a bunch every day, small, little, big.
Figure out what to eat.
Calm down. Take it in little bites. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time.
One bite
right?
at a time.
Don't. Big decision, sure. Big decision to stress everybody out. But if you make it every decision, you're just cranking. All right. Isoptropia. That's EISOPTRO phobia. Isotropia. I'm in.
The fear of being isolated?
That's what I would have thought too. It's the fear of mirrors.
Oh.
So this falls into what they have here. Again, we're not making mental judgments. This is from the Recovery Village, a mental health newsletter. It's a phobia between three different things. You're scared of mirrors because, as we talked about last Halloween episode, the breaking of a mirror is usually considered 7 years bad luck.
Yep.
That's some of the isoptropia. This is a really bad one. Isoptropia. It's people who are scared of mirrors being damaged, cause themselves bad luck. It is people who often believe that something supernatural can appear in the mirror. So they're scared to look in the mirror because they might see the Candyman.
Yep.
Okay. And then there's people who are fearful of mirrors because they are unhappy with their own reflected image
Sure.
to the world.
Sure.
Okay? I get that.
Okay.
I'm okay with the last one.
Yeah.
No, okay is a bad word, but I understand the last one. There certainly are people out there who who look in the mirror and are unhappy with what they see.
No, they don't like what they see. I've been there.
Every normal, non-narcissistic human being has probably looked in the mirror and went, fuck,
Mm-hmm.
I got to get more sleep, too many grays, whatever it is,
Yep.
right? That's it.
Yep.
I'm not judging on nobody there. The so fearful of maybe damaging one to cause yourself, that's a phobia.
Yeah, keep your fucking hands off of it. Pretty simple.
Once it's up there,
Leave it alone.
don't adjust it. Your mirror's there. If it falls, you can blame that on the person who put the mirror up. If you're that phobic, don't put your own mirrors up.
Yeah, or you've got bigger problems to fucking have, and you should probably get out of your house because it's going to fall down.
Right. The supernatural one, watch less horror movies.
Yeah.
You're fearful that, so what it would be, so I said Candyman. You can include vampires because apparently they don't reflect, right?
Yeah.
So you're worried about looking in there, seeing some horrible presence, a ghost, a person from your past, an undead, a demon. You got bigger problems than mirrors in your house. Go seek professional help.
Or get your house cleansed.
Yeah.
A little bit of sage.
Burn some sage. Yeah, burn some sage. There, we're going to end the episode on that. Yeah.
No, we're not.
If any of that scares you, burn some sage. Go ahead.
We got one more ties into this episode.
Okay.
Samhainophobia.
Fear of Halloween.
Yep.
Only because I knew that's the
Specific phobia.
specific phobia of actual Halloween. That's the that's what naturalists, Wiccans call Halloween,
Yep.
right? Samhain. Samhain.
Samhain.
I only know that. I've been flipping from days and nights, folks. So you don't sleep in a normal schedule. You have a couple hours, you wake up, you have a couple hours, right?
Right.
I've been rewatching The X-Files.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And they mentioned, Samhain. Yeah. That's the only reason I know how it's pronounced. But yeah, that's people are actually scared of the real traditional.
Yep. The avoidance of Halloween events such as parties and trick-or-treating, the fear of costumes, masks, and decorations, fear of seeing ghost witches or other supernatural creatures, and distressing thoughts and images about Halloween itself. Look, go get some free candy and fucking be happy.
Watch hey, what's the one with the 3 famous witches? I met my wife.
Hocus Pocus.
Go watch Hocus Pocus.
Yeah. Hocus Pocus
Watch
is a great
something fun
comedy
and
one.
not scary.
Halloween Town.
Right. Halloween
It's a great
Town.
Disney series one. Great. Just, they're okay.
So I know I said we were wrapping up, folks, but I just remembered a couple things I want to talk about quick.
Oh, God.
Yeah. We don't need to stick to the hour. If we go over a little over, we're fine. People aren't fearful, right? Halloween.
Right.
I got 2 questions for you, buddy.
Yeah.
Gotta be honest.
Ooh.
Gotta be honest.
Okay.
Give me a head shake.
Yeah, sure.
Honest. Okay. Is there any, because it was like my missus and I, we watched quote unquote, air quote, scary movies over Halloween. We usually have them playing while we're waiting for kids to show up, right? Is there any scary Halloween movies, series, things like that when you watched them in your youth or even now, still sort of give you the fucking creeps a little? You're like a little...
Like to the point that I won't watch them anymore?
No, you'll watch them. You're a grown man. You're not gonna run away from your TV because the fucking Freddy's on there or whatever. Is there anything that you watch it and you're still like, or even something you watched recently that just sort of gave you the fucking willies? Like,
not really. I don't watch a lot of horror movies. I've got my favorites that are a little older that I will still watch that I really did enjoy when I watched them.
top 3.
13 Ghosts.
Excellent movie.
Fantastic
Excellent movie. 13 Ghosts, a good movie. Also, Pretty Girls. Go ahead.
I did like the Freddy series.
That's the Nightmare on Elm Street, right? Okay, yeah.
I liked the first 4 Jason movies. After that, it just got old and fucking boring. Same shit on repeat.
I take it a little personal, but go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, you ain't running around with a ski mask. It's just shit, whatever.
my goalie mask is the new one.
Right. So, yeah, I enjoyed those. The one movie, I will be honest, there's a movie that I will not watch anymore because it just bugged the shit out of me so bad, is 12 Monkeys.
Shout out Bruce Willis.
I'm pretty sure that's
Bruce
Willis and is not Tom Cruise. Is Brad Pitt in that one?
I think you're right. I don't remember who the other one is.
Is that the
you
one?
Might be right.
His wife's head gets to him in a box.
Nope, that's 7.
That's 7.
That's
the
Brad
one.
Pitt.
That's Brad Pitt. That's the one I cannot watch anymore.
And what's his name that was canceled? They accused him of touching little boys. He was in not the West Wing, but
what?
Kevin Spacey. Kevin Spacey is the
Spacey,
psychopath in that. Yeah, Kevin Spacey. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a movie that I cannot watch.
And so that was on my list of ones that give me the creeps, but I still like watching it.
Do you think it gives you the creeps? Because the part that bothers the shit out of me is, one, the wife's head in the box, but it's the 7 sins. It's the 7 deadly sins. And it's a very accurate representation.
That's why I think it's a dramatic representation of the sins.
It's very accurate.
Gluttony and lust and vanity. Like, it's really, that's why it's such a great movie, in my opinion.
Do you think it actually starts touching on the points of yourself that you don't like?
That's why it's good.
You know?
Yes,
yeah. I can't do it.
Yeah. 7 would have been pretty high on my list, actually. I got to admit that. So to your point, I have never watched, grand total, I've never watched more of 2 hours complete of either the Jason or Freddy series.
Gotcha.
It was not in the zeitgeist of my friends and what we watch.
Yep.
I was more of on the sci-fi end of things. So again, my missus really likes watching Hocus Pocus every year. I'm down. Okay. Aliens.
I don't consider Aliens being a horror movie.
It's on the border between
sci-fi.
Action and sci-fi and horror, right? Yeah. But gory.
Gory for sure. Yeah.
Gory for horror.
Okay.
Right? But yeah, 7 certainly would have been on there. Aliens, and then you get in. I like classics too. Texas Chainsaw Massacre is terrible old school special effects, but it's a classic gory sort of, right?
Gory one, yeah.
And more recently, if you haven't seen it, not safe for work, kids. Don't watch with the kids around. X, I think it's on
X, just X.
So they've actually made a sequel or two already called Maxine. No, they made one called Maxine. So
XEX or just the letter
X. So basically what it is it's the Texas Chainsaw Massacre in a more recent time, only the people are showing up on this farm site to film a porn.
Okay, Jesus.
That in itself is a crazy premise. How the story goes is excellent. Jenna Ortega, the kid that plays Wednesday, she's in it, I think a year or two before Wednesday, or maybe right around the same time. She plays it great. You know, X is good, and then they have a sequel, I think, which is actually a prequel called Maxine.
Yeah,
one of the same.
Gotcha.
I highly recommend.
All right, fair enough.
If you want to creep yourself out, and also the missus and I have been watching the Charlie Hunman Ed Gein story called Monster on Netflix.
Oh yeah. Started that one.
Look, especially if you're from the Midwest, that guy was from fucking Wisconsin, about 2 hours and 45 minutes from where we are right now. That guy was fucked up.
Yep.
So that was number one. Number two, and then we'll let the folks get on with their Halloween. I hope you enjoy your candy. I hope you have a little scare. I had a thought today, dude. When I was young, part of the fun of Halloween, when I say young, I mean 17 to 23.
Okay, that's a young adult.
Young adult, right?
Okay.
Part of the fun of Halloween was the varying choices and options of the slutty lady costume.
Yeah.
So I would say, that the traditional is the slutty nurse. Sorry for using the word slutty, but you know what I mean, folks. Or the cat.
Yeah.
In your youth, what was the overly sexualized lady costume that would have turned your head?
The Bride of the Vampire. The Vampire Bride.
Vampire Bride.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. That was the one that really kind of, when I was, and I'm saying youth as in like,
very
14,
young man.
15,
yeah,
16.
young man. Young man.
And what else?
Vampire Bride. All
the
right.
Vampire Bride, and then what was the other one? It was the not the I can't remember. Not the nurse one, but it was another medical one. Maybe it was like the old 50s nurse with the bonnet or the little head deal.
Yeah, bonnet's as good as anything. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Every dude listening knows probably what you mean.
Yeah, with the little cross on it.
Yeah, the little cross. Yeah, the little white sort of crown paper looking.
1940s.
Yeah, I got
1950s.
Yeah.
Maybe it was the nurse or doctor or whatever.
Yeah, it's kind of the nurse thing. Okay, yeah, I got what you're saying. Yeah, I think the caretaker ones are going to be obvious, right? The nurse, you know what I mean? Like,
because all of those guys have mommy issues, I guess.
The school teacher, the Catholic girl school uniform.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Or the hooker nun.
The hooker nun was always I never even thought of the hooker nun.
We liked that one because it was contradictory.
Yeah, it was dirty.
Right.
Yeah, the hooker, I never even thought of the hooker nun. Yeah, good call, buddy. That one didn't even cross my mind. Wow, that's a throwback. I hate to be ultra Canadian. I mean, we would very often at home get a gal who would go out with just a hockey jersey.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
She'd take her chances on what team she picked. Sometimes it'd be generic, which most people would look at and go, you weren't even brave enough to swing for the fence and pick your team, eh? But just that.
Yeah. That doesn't surprise me. You guys fucking
just
nuts.
long enough it was kind of a skirt, no real pants, legs hanging out.
As long as she didn't bend over.
Right. And even then, she knew what she was doing. They would usually, if they were real brave, they'd take the black paint and paint out one tooth to make it look like they were missing one. I must admit, it's very ultra Canadian, but in my youth, that was always a head turner for sure. Yeah.
For sure.
I think we summed it up today. If you have one of these phobias, again, we're not trying to bag on you. Some of these sounded, the peanut butter on the roof of the mouth one, I think, is the craziest. But
And let's not. And Jason and I do want to actually say yes. We poke fun at some of these because some of them are just pretty ridiculous. I think anybody can get on board with that. Maybe even if you have a phobia, one of these phobias, and you can still kind of laugh and joke about it, going, "Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous, but it's a thing. We get it. We don't want to discount that. Please seek help." Get the help that you need in order to deal with your fears and phobias. It's huge. It's important. Mental health is definitely a thing that needs to be addressed more. So we're trying. Don't think we're discounting it. We are poking fun at some of them. Some of them are really stupid. Just.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
And that we are going to sum up everything. Jason, thanks for letting me come over to the East Side Job Trailer again while the West Side is still under construction. I do greatly appreciate it, sir. And everybody, hit us up. Let us know. Send us your Halloween costume pictures, your party pictures. Shoot those over. You can actually text those directly right to our ISAW account at 507-607-ISAW. That's 507-607-4729. Send it to us. Email hosts at ISAW Podcast. We'll both get it. You can hit us up on our Instagram and everything else in the world. You can just search those. Look us up at ISAW Podcast. We'll kind of pull up everything. Jason, is there anything else that you want to add, brother?
I think you summed it up, buddy. Thank you, everybody. We really appreciate listening again this week. I was trying at the last minute here to look up fear of failure, but of all the things we read today, they don't have a weird phobia listing of fear.
They don't? Are you sure?
Terrified of phobia. Please listen next week of Phobia. We appreciate all the effort and all the time you spend listening to our stupid voices, Phobia. And at the very end here, as we always say, I know we weren't talking about trades this week, but remember that your work keeps the world working. And happy Halloween.
Be safe. Bye.